Okay, it is 4 o'clock, and I'd like to call this regular meeting of council to order and acknowledge that the city of Winkler is situated on Treaty 1 land, home to the Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwe, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that have been made on these territories and dedicate ourselves to a future based on respect for all peoples, moving forward to our harmonious, prosperous future together. Be it resolved that the agenda for this regular council meeting of May 1st, 2026 be adopted. Mover?
Marvin.
Second.
Ryan.
Ryan got you, Peter. Any changes or additions? All in favor? Carried. Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting of April 28th, 2026 be adopted. Mover?
Peter.
Second.
Michael.
Minutes are attached. Comments or questions? All in favor? Carried. Moving forward, just one piece of correspondence from the Manitoba Good Roads Association. Attached there, you've had a chance to read it. Not seeing anybody looking to make comment. We'll move into finance. Be it resolved that accounts payable in the amount of $894,864.15 as approved by the Finance Committee be approved for payment. Mover?
Ryan.
Second.
Don.
Comments on it? As always, the register is attached and you can review. All in favor? And that is carried. That takes us straight into police and fire. Be it resolved that the Winkler Police Board meeting minutes of April 27th, 2026 be adopted. Mover?
Marvin.
Second.
Michael.
Attached there as well. Do you see anything there that you have question or comment on?
Lots of stats.
Indeed, indeed. Nice to see a senior veteran joining our team. We had a hole with a number of people away. So that part was good, and the hiring process continuing for 2 more members is very good to see. All in favor? Carried. Continuing then to transportation and utilities, be it resolved that Terry Fraze, Public Works Supervisor, be appointed as the noxious weed inspector for the city of Winkler for 2026. Mover?
Ryan.
Second.
Peter.
Jody, maybe help us with this. This is an annual appointment, is that correct?
It is. It's a requirement of the province. They ask us to appoint someone each year, and so that is what exactly this is here for.
Excellent, thank you. All in favor, council? And that is carried. Moving into planning, and be it resolved that the following amendments be made to Schedule E of the Fees and Charges Bylaw, number 2285-22. Mover?
Don.
Second.
Ryan.
Okay, Jody again, if you would help us a little bit.
This one is for the annual CPI increases that apply to community services, and were approved at the Community Services Committee meeting on January 27th of this year. And so you'll see the fees and charges schedule attached along with a document with the changes tracked.
I appreciate tracking the changes, that it's easier to follow along in terms of what is different. So appreciate it, Jody. Any thoughts or comments from council? All in favor? That is carried. Be it resolved that bylaw number 2364-26 be given first reading. Mover?
Peter.
Peter got the move, Don got the second. This is a secondary plan amendment. As typically happens, the first reading puts it on the table and allows the rest of the process to happen. Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
And that is carried. Moving into community services, be Be it resolved that the South Central Regional Library year-end audited financial statements for 2025 be received for information. Mover?
Ryan.
Second?
Michael?
They are attached. You've had a chance to review them. Anything we need to be particularly aware of, Ryan?
I think just a heads up that the audit went smoother this year. As I mentioned before, I think that Raina and Gail have they've made some good changes and are moving in a good direction there. And so you can see the different expense lines there, but I think it went a lot smoother than it did. So appreciative of that.
And I think, if I'm correct, earlier than last year as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Very good, and please pass on our thank you to them for that. As with all of our user group or contingent groups, they're required before we can finish our audit. So to have these in early is helpful. Thank you.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, moving on, and all in favor, please. That is carried. Be it resolved that the Discovery Nature Sanctuary minutes and reports for the March 31st, 2026 meeting be received for information. Mover.
Marvin.
Second.
Michael?
Attached for your review, as is their budget. Any questions or comments? As always, every time we see these minutes, it's a pretty small group of people over there, but my goodness, they get stuff done.
Yeah.
It's very nice to see. All in favor? Carried. Be it resolved that the Community Futures Heartland Board meeting minutes of April 29th, 2026, and the reports of March 31st, 2026, be received for information. Mover.
Ryan.
Second.
Peter.
As you see there,
So you can see from the report, that's kind of their fiscal year-end numbers. You can see that, especially on training and advice, they blew their targets out of the water. So they were supposed to hit around 400. They've hit closer to 900 interactions with different people. Same with the approved loans. Their target of 400,000. They have a total approved of over $1.1 million, and that's across kind of the whole huge sector or region that they have. And so they did do a little bit of you can see some of the breakouts there in the client demographics, and you can see the different groups that are grouped in there. And then obviously the loan amounts by community. Their head office is in Portage, so you can see that the value of loans there is a little bit higher, but there's loans across the whole region there. So doing a lot of good work, and a lot of businesses and employees that are able to keep working because of the loans that they give. So
very nice.
Be interesting to see a breakdown of immigrants versus like whether the immigrants are actually using the service or not.
they are. I don't. They had a report at the last meeting about that. I don't recall the exact
that's
numbers
fine.
on it, but yeah, there certainly are newcomers
Okay.
that are using the service.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Not seeing further comments. All in favor? That is carried. No delegations and public hearings here this evening. No additions that I can see. The other business one looks suspiciously blank as well. There is no one in chambers looking to ask questions of us relevant to this meeting of council. We haven't got anything online either. That would take us to be it resolved that this regular meeting of council be adjourned.
Marvin.
Second.
Peter.
All in favor? Carried.